We went through domestic violence. He got arrested. We went to court. So they told me I need to have a lawyer. So I contacted legal aid. And then, thank God, I got Lucinda. Without her, I wouldn't be here or doing what I'm doing in life, honestly.
Our work at Bethany House is helping them to rebuild a support system. And legal aid often is part of that support system. So someone to not only do that legal work with them, but to be someone that's listening to them, believing them, and supporting them.
I did not speak good English that time, so my barrier was language. I couldn't understand it. I never knew anything about the law.
What I think is really important about empowering domestic violence survivors is really giving them options, because not everybody knows what those are when you're in legal proceedings, and it's really hard when you have a language barrier.
Being told that you don't have a right, and especially you're immigrant, because I used to have a green card, so I always been used to be threatened that my boys will be taken away from me and I will be in the street and I'm gonna get deported.
It becomes like reality in some situations if survivors don't get help. So sometimes if the person who's abusing them has the kind of financial strings, they can hire an attorney, they can seek emergency custody and say things that may not be true about the survivor.
I would say the cards are stacked against survivors of domestic violence in the legal system. You know, the legal system is set up to protect the rights of the accused, not necessarily to support and believe victims.
I'm so glad that Lana was able to get to us. We helped her first with a civil protection order because the first thing that you need to do as an attorney is think about safety of your client. And then what other things does she need to be to reach stability and security in her home?
They offered getting the protection orders, doing divorce, custody, visitation, help through job and family service. So I've been offered a lot.
So that's where we took on the additional cases. We made sure that she was able to get what benefits she was eligible for through jobs and family services. And
bankruptcy, because unfortunately he put me through lots of debt, so they helped me with bankruptcy and also with citizenship, so I become a citizen.
It's a very courageous thing to enter a courtroom and face your abuser and to speak your truth and to say what happened to you, knowing that you're going to be accused yourself of all kinds of things. So for victims of domestic violence to have a strong attorney representing them and who can be that strength for them is priceless.
Some people have already left, some people haven't, and you're helping them plan to safely leave, and maybe they're not going to leave. With each case, you do kind of have to make a connection in order to get that information from your client, because in our work, people don't just come in and pour their heart out to you. You have to build a rapport with them. A survivor is the best person to know how to keep themselves safe. They know better than any of us. So it's important to hear them and to use our knowledge to help them.
And I think legal aid, it's an amazing place to get help from, because they do over and beyond. The most important thing a victim of domestic violence they have to understand is be strong and know that you are capable to do anything. No one can stop you. As long as you have someone to support you, you will do good.